Hello ninjas and welcome back to my Zelda 2 Let's Play. Last time we took out a contract on a gorilla and stole his trophy and got the heart container in Parappa Desert and narrowly avoided getting killed by the murderous bubbles, which we just did one more time.
I think I figured it out.
What's it?
Link is afraid of being clean. Soap bubbles kill him.
Well, that's a disturbing thought. That sounds kind of like me.
Oh. Oh dear.
Though I have already done this because this is where I farmed, I'm going to show you where go this way just to show you where the key would normally be in here. Not that you couldn't figure it out. This dungeon is very straightforward and really easy. But first you would go left and kill the skeleton guys. And there would be a key sitting right here. You'd take it. And move on through these guys that rob you of your experience. I hate these guys usually, but it's not really much of an issue now.
Not anymore. You have more dedication than I do. I could just never farm on the skull bubbles.
Yeah, well,
I just try to get through the game with just killing what's in my path, and it never works.
it's kind of the because of Death Mountain and the Iron Knuckles that I could never do it without farming at least a little bit.
Death Mountain was never that trouble for me. It was always the Iron Knuckles. Everything else I could sort of handle, but oh man, those Iron Knuckles, they're just sporadic.
They're a pain. It's as simple as that. And yes, as you guys can plainly see, I am very overpowered right now. I'm in the first palace and I'm at max stats. But it's nothing that anyone else couldn't do if they really wanted to, so.
If you have dedication, which clearly I do not.
Don't know how you're going to get through the Guardian Legends, though, if you don't. That game is difficult.
There's no sort of farming I could really do. All I can do is walk around and pick up the power-ups that are around, which isn't too much issue. And then I just have to hope that I can get through. You know, there's only so much available. There is no, okay, I can farm for levels here. No. I'm not so lucky. I'm just going to have to hope I don't die.
And yes, that is to be Becca's next and first Let's Play. If she ever gets around to it. I can never force herself to try.
Every time I go to start, something goes wrong.
Yeah.
I have a toddler, you see, and she tends to be a priority. And it's a lot easier to observe a Let's Play and make odd comments than play when you've got a little one running around.
Yeah. When I was a child and this game hadn't been out that long, most people I knew did not think that these things could be killed, these bubbles. But they can be. It takes a lot of hits, especially when you're at a really low attack power. But they can be killed. Like so.
This is a good farm to start. Blech. Forgive me for having a tongue twist, but this is a good area to farm experience if you have patience. But once again, we know that I do not.
Yeah, you have to have patience for it, but that is where I spent, like, probably 4 hours farming out all my stats.
I remember the first time I played this, I went to get that, and I fell in the lava because I was getting...
You have to react really quickly. I mean, you gotta move if you want that thing. The Iron Knuckles are much less of a pain when you can kill them in one hit. Unfortunately, the most overpowered ones being the blue ones, who throw their swords at you and do more damage when they hit you than a normal Iron Knuckle, and take 3 hits to kill at max attack power. They're a little bit more of a pain. Those guys are just overpowered. They're worse than most bosses. Literally. That's not even
Well,
an exaggeration.
bosses are also very large. They have quite a bit of a hitbox, You can clearly see how they're going to move. That makes a lot of difference.
Yeah, it does. Whereas the Iron Knuckles, it's basically completely random whether you actually hit them or not.
There might be some secret behind it. One of these days I'll be unlazy and look up and see if they have any actual pattern.
Not that I've ever heard of. I don't know. It's possible. It's possible that I'm just stupid and haven't noticed. Anybody out there who knows a trick behind killing those guys, please, I am all ears.
Yeah, no kidding. Seriously.
Wow.
I'd probably do a lot more Let's Plays if I had a Game Bridge. There's so many good RPGs out there. Though, they can be I'm not sure that they'd be the most interesting to watch a LP of. Especially more tactical games like Fire Emblem. I'd love to do some Fire Emblem LPs. But, combat's really slow paced. I don't know that it'd be that interesting to watch,
Yeah.
Not even the ones that are unreleased in America, like Sword of Seals. And
now we kill the creatively named Horsehead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, he's a boss, though he didn't seem like much of a boss. Pink dead.
So to our viewers out there, why don't you answer the question for her? Would you like to see a Let's Play of Fire Emblem?
With my cheesy voice acting, of course.
And mine. I would have to assist.
And yes, we know we're terrible. It's okay. That's what makes it more interesting. One would think, anyways.
Oh, man. And that is the end of Parappa Palace. And yes, I breezed through that place because of what I did. But I'm sorry. I'm not.
You'll quit
so
being
good at
OP
this.
soon enough. Don't worry about it. It gets harder much quicker. Don't worry.
Yes, it does. Well, for like the first 3 dungeons, it'll still be pretty much a cakewalk. But after that, it gets more difficult. Moving on. But I am not using save states like I did on Ninja Gaiden and Dragon's Lair. This game I can do without that much help. Those games I simply cannot. They're way too hard. I will use them a little bit, but not so insanely like I did before.
I'm going to make a fair attempt to not use save states at all with the Guardian Legend, though I make no guarantees because it is quite a difficult game for me.
I think that game is difficult for most anybody.
Well, I remember reading a review, and they said its difficulty was really easy, and it made my self-esteem as a gamer go down to like pea size. Yeah.
It was hard
easy.
for me, so don't feel bad. I couldn't do it without the use of some save states. There's no way. But yeah. Make my way across the Bony Fish Bridge, the fish that Link fished out in Ocarina of Time, and those other games are now getting their revenge. But I've just about hit the 10-minute mark again, so I'm going to stop this video right here, and we will see you guys next time.
See you later.